guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chelsea and this is a very bookish girl. I have a little bit of a haul. I usually buy way too many books, but I just recently moved. So I went to the Barnes & Noble and the Target here to see what they have, and I also got a package today. And if you guys have watched my November readathon TBR, you already know one of the books that's in here, but I'll save that till the end. So the first book that I got at Barnes & Noble was You Go Bernadette, and this is by Maria Semple. This is about a young girl whose mother is agoraphobic, but promises her like a cross-country, like an out-of-country trip for some reason, and then her mother goes missing, and her mother, of course, is Bernadette, and it's the stuff that ensues from there, and I'm pretty sure it's from the point of the young girl. So I've heard a lot about it. And this one, I think, was like on the bargain table, so it was like $5, so I decided I wanted to pick it up. Then the next book that I picked up while I was there is A Short History of the Girl Next Door by Jared Reck. I was actually approved for the e-arc of this through NetGalley. I suck at reading my NetGalley books because I can't stand reading on my phone, and I don't have an e-reader anymore. But when this came out, actually, I think it's someone's book club book of the month. I think it's the one that Jesse the Reader does, and he's read it and he's loved it, so I decided that it was worth picking it up. It's a really short book, so it'll be a really easy read when I get to it. Plus, it's really pretty, like it's all white, even though the cover's like all yellow, so I love really pretty books when they don't have their sleeves on them. Then, of course, the next book that I had to pick up was Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco. I just finished Stalking Jack the Ripper last month. I really liked it. I'm so excited to see Audrey and Cresswell in this because I can't wait. I can't wait. This book is going to be so good. So this is, it takes place in Romania. It's the same characters from the first book. I assume there's people dying by vampires, and Audrey decides that she's going to find Prince Dracula this time instead of Jack the Ripper. And this one's actually bigger than the first one, so I feel like there's a lot more to this one, and I can't wait to read it either. Can't wait to read any of my books, but we know how that goes. And the next book that I got was 13 Minutes by Sarah Pinborough. I think this was a UK book before it was released over here, and it's about this girl that was pulled from the ice after being dead for 13 minutes, and she doesn't know why, but she's with a bunch of her friends and she can't remember what happened, so it's her trying to piece everything together and figure out what happened, why her friends let this happen, and what actually occurred before she drowned. While I was at the Barnes & Noble, I happened to see the Ember and the Ashes series, and I was with my mom, and I decided I was going to tell her about, oh, well, there's been a cover change, I have this cover, and then I pulled out the second book, and I was like, this is the one that matches the first one that I have, but they've changed it, and on the front it had this little sticker here. So I was just going to wait and buy them all in the new cover, but I didn't, because clearly now I have a signed copy of A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir, and An Ember in the Ashes is on my TBR to finish this month. Like I said, I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed the characters from the first one. I just had a hard time getting into it because it's fantasy, but I know that I'm going to like it, so that's why I wasn't afraid to go ahead and pick this up. And then I went to Target, and the very last book that I got, and I got it at Target just because I was looking at it at Barnes & Noble. I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick it up, and then it was at Target, and I was like, okay, twist my arm. And that's Mirror Mirror by Cara Delevingne. I cannot stand this girl's eyebrows one bit, but I thought this would be pretty interesting. I heard it's kind of like a mystery thriller. It's about a group of friends that are in a band, and then one of the girls ends up, someone tries to kill them, and they don't know why, and none of the friends know what's going on, and they're trying to figure it out. So I thought it would be interesting, and plus, you always need more books that are yellow, because, like, I never have any yellow books, and this one is yellow on the spine, too, when it's naked, so super excited for that. Now it's time for the unboxing. I'm so excited. I've never done one of these, but, ooh, you can never, it just broke. Like, it never, just one fell swoop, you can get those things. Okay, so there's two books in here, as you can see. One of them is for Contemporary-a-thon, one of them is because I need to finish the series, and I'm going to finish the series, so I'm super excited. So, the first book, oh, you can't even see it, is Like Water by Rebecca Potus. It's not Amanda. I don't know where I got that from. And this is the group read for Contemporary-a-thon, so I'm using it as my buddy read for Readathon. So this is about a character that after high school ends up having to stay home with her parents because her father is diagnosed with Huntington's disease, and so she spends the summer working, and she meets a girl who isn't your average girl, and so it's a female-female romance, and I'm just really excited because I love contemporaries, and this book is beautiful, and I've heard good things, so I'm really excited to get to reading this. And then, one more book, and this is, oh yeah, Frost Like Night by Sarah Rosh. So I'm so excited. I'm reading the second book this month for Readathon. I will probably pick this up in December and have this entire series finished, but I've been waiting for this to come out in paperback because I have the first two in paperback, and I could only find this in hardback anywhere. And I finally found it in paperback, so I snatched it up. I don't want to read the back because I don't want to know what happens in the second one, but I'm hoping it's just as good as the first one. There's my little mini haul. Those are my books. I probably actually won't get to start reading any of them until next month, except for 13 Minutes. If you watch my Contemporary-a-thon TBR, I think it's in that one. Or it's in my mini emoji. It's in one of my TBRs. So I'll read one of these this month, and then hopefully I'll get to the next ones next month. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!